Howdy, howdy, howdy. Just got off with the boys. That is with Sean, Luciano, and Frank. So I just do a little after show. Hey, how's it going? It was quick. It was good. It worked. Fewer technical errors than we're used to. Oh, maybe I'm making lots of sound back here. I wonder if that came through. So I'll look back to see if I'm making a lot of sound. There may have been my cardboard chair. Piece of cardboard. Making sound on the wall. Don't really need a piece of cardboard. Like I'm so dirty or something. No, it was just this big cardboard house that we built out of these giant cardboard boxes someone gave me. It was like a 2-room house within this bedroom that we made. Me and William and his friend. Anyways, it lasted for a while. I reinforced it. Lasted a couple more weeks and then it came on down. Oh, Frank's there. Hey, Frank. I guess Frank is. Oh, the intro. Boom, ba-da-dim, boom, 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 ba-da-dim, boom, 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 ba-da-boom, boom, boom, ba-da-boom, boom, ba-da-boom.
Okay. So I guess we're seeking truth a little bit tonight after party.
The after party. I don't know what I'm saying.
It took me by surprise you went on.
Before with Sean?
Just now. It took me by surprise. I didn't think you were going to come on. I thought
No,
like
I didn't know if you'd be near your computer.
No, I don't. I haven't left. Takes
No,
me a while
I'm
to
like,
wind down.
I'm just gonna get Frank before he walks away.
No, I don't walk away too fast. I don't move too fast at all for nothing.
I could have gone and taken a sandwich, come back. No.
Yeah, a turtle can outrun me.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
So I was thinking, all the middle while I was like, maybe I should call Frank now just for a quick episode. No, I should wait. Maybe I should call Frank now. And it was like, we could get a whole hour in between there. We could do that. We could, and then when they did it, I'm like, we could just be doing this thing on the side while they're doing technical difficulties, you know. And
yeah, he took what, an hour to set up tonight?
I'll be there in 2 minutes. No, it's all right. It was less than before. No, it is getting down there.
What?
And the quality's going up.
Yeah, he's getting good. But we lost Luciano for a bit there. He just started laughing. That was it. I don't like to do it when they're high. I want to do it when they're sober. This is not. But
I think. Well, we can get into it. I think it might be a thing. You know, it gives you that. It's like like liquid courage, maybe, or something like that. Like you feel just a little bit looser. You know, before you get comfortable with it. You know, like just doing the first few, we're still just in like the first 10, right?
We're not even right.
Well, I don't know.
We're not even in there, yeah.
Like maybe you and I, we've gone, but we're not doing anything organized, right? We're not doing like pressing buttons and stuff.
We just talk whatever comes to mind, so I like that.
That's it. And that's what it is. Like all I want to do is talk, but I understand that Sean wants to create a network, which is 2 different goals. And then creating a network one takes a lot of engineering, which I hadn't foreseen beforehand, but I can see where he's coming to. Some of the lag issues or some of the reverb or something like this. But again, it's coming around. It's coming around.
It is. It's going to. His production value is coming up a lot. I don't like watching myself on camera. So I don't know if I'm watching YouTube, but I'll see what it looks like for a few minutes.
And that's just it. Like I was looking through it. I was looking through some stuff. I'm like, maybe I should look through it and make sure we didn't say anything dumb. I'm like, there wasn't anything I thought we said that was dumb. But then I thought, well, maybe it would be interesting to watch. It was like 2 minutes. I was like, are you kidding me? This is so long.
Well, you guys, you 3, just talk and talk and talk. I can't get a word in sometimes. So I'm sitting here like an idiot.
We talked about
twiddling my thumbs, waiting for you guys to finish. And you never finish.
I never finished, but I feel I only got like one little turn in there or something. I thought, no, it was when there's 4, it's a lot. Like even when there's just the 2 of us, I have trouble. But with 4, it's like, is it my turn? Oh, and then like you say, if you speak too long, then it's like 4 times longer, or 4. Anyways.
So there was a couple of times that Luciano stopped talking for a second. I'm like, okay, let me get something in, and he started again. I'm like, okay,
And
when am I
it's,
gonna get a chance? And then I completely lose my train of thought, and I'm sitting here like a blank slate. Okay. And then
but
Sean says, Frank, what do you think? I'm like, I don't know. 'Cause I just
yeah.
there was 50 things you said, 49 I forgot.
Well, that was it. I was getting there too. I was like, I was really trying to track where we were going. It was like arrogance and these kind of things. And then it was like, hey, what's the word for that, Fraser? And I was like, crisis. He's
Right?
like, can you elaborate
Yeah.
on crisis? I was like, what? No, I'm
That's
thinking
why.
about the
That's
thing
why
you
I
were telling
stepped
us
in.
before, crisis.
Yeah, that's why I stepped in. I
Crisis.
saw you. I saw you draw a blank, and I'm like, okay, let me say something. I'm
So I was
gonna
like,
say Fraser.
I, me? Are we talking? It's Frank's crisis, I suppose. Are we defining Frank
Yeah.
as a crisis now?
It was.
Maybe. And then no, you did. It was good. It was like,
Yeah.
no, I don't know if this is a crisis, but
No, I
it was
had to
good
save
though.
you. I had to step in. Frank to save the
Yeah,
day.
that's good. Frank's coming. No, but that's it too. I wonder what it'll look like because where I was looking, it was like you and I were on top of each other, and then they were on
Yeah.
the other side.
I was
But it might
trying
be
to
mixed
move.
around differently.
I was trying to move the
Or maybe
pictures
that's
in the
how.
frame, and I couldn't do it. I touched
Oh,
things. I always do this to myself. I touched things on the phone. I didn't know how they work. I panicked. I got back, and all the pictures got moved up. So if you see me with my fingers near the camera, I'm on the phone. I'm trying to move stuff around on the screen.
yeah, no, I get you.
Anyways,
But yeah, no, it was different. It was a little bit different on Skype for that. Just the little movements. Like here, I know where to touch, and
yeah,
or what
yeah,
was the other one? There was a little X in the corner, but I think the
yeah.
X was
That
just
was
for the
just for the
faces.
emoticons. I think it was for the
But for
emoticons.
me, well, for me on Facebook, that's where I stop the video. Like that's where I get out
Yeah,
altogether. You know what I mean? So, anyways, a little bit different, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll get
Skype
used
is
to the
actually
Skype
fun to use.
thing. Yeah,
Well, with
it's
Sean,
good.
you have to use Skype. With us, we can always do Facebook
Yeah.
Live. That works fine.
Yeah, but these are pre-recorded now. We didn't go live tonight, or was this live live?
I think no, I didn't. I have subscriptions to the channels on YouTube, and I get notifications. I didn't get any notifications, so I
Yeah.
think he's just
I
recording
think
it
you want,
to
yeah.
upload later.
It makes sense too. That simplifies down one little step because I noticed like some of the live ones, it was actually pretty good how it was clipped together, but there was maybe 30 seconds of just black, while
Yeah,
everything was
yeah.
loading.
He said he was
And
gonna
if it was just
edit it
recorded,
too. He said he's gonna
yeah, and
edit
all
it
you
this
do is
too.
cut off the
So
first
yeah,
30. Yeah.
he's gonna put
Oh
an
yeah, and
intro
those
and
ones he can
yeah.
definitely. It's
So
true.
going
It's true.
live, you can't edit. So he's gonna edit and then put it up.
Yeah. I just imagine, if ever we bookend our things, it would just be that. Like we have now the video. Now you just put an intro and a conclusion, maybe commercial break. I don't know what the fuck you do. Like,
I don't know
you
either.
know,
Yeah, I don't know.
but just the content there. As I say, it's already more than I could even think about editing ever together,
I
right?
didn't think
Like I look at it, I'm like, just uploading and downloading is enough work, right?
he got his motivation from True Talk, ironically, that I was doing for a
Hmm.
bit, and that he's going to this extreme. And to me, that's an extreme. He says he has over $1,000 worth of equipment. I'm like, what? I didn't mean for that for him to happen. He was enjoying True Talk. He actually was one of our first live commentators, and he was getting
Oh, is
giving
that?
us comments. So he
Yeah.
took that whole thing and is making this as a Serving God podcast. He's got 4 podcasts, I think, right? Like Serving God, Shawnee Lovely. He wants to do was it? I don't know, something else. I can't
Enemy.
remember I'm sorry.
Uh, Something about the enemy? No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Or
But he's
another
got like
channel?
he's got
Yeah.
like 4 different things he wants to do on the one channel. I didn't want him to get into that extreme. I just wanted to do well, my friend wanted to do the podcast. He brought me along. Then he dumps it on me. Like you said, he dumped it on me. I get permanently banned on my other 2 accounts, so I have no access to True Talk anymore. I don't want to get permanently banned again. So that's why he mentioned
Yeah.
Matthew is not my friend anymore, and I don't think he's even part of the group anymore. Like he's in it, but he's not participating.
Really? I've invited him like a bunch of
I don't
times
know.
now.
I don't know. I give up.
Yeah,
You
anyway,
can't.
people can
No,
go
you
out of a
can't.
group.
No, you can't please everybody. I have to do what's good for me. I can't do what's good for him, for you, for Sean. I love this. Don't get me
Thank
wrong,
you.
but if it's good for me, I'll do it. If it's not, I'm going to walk away from it. And I had to walk away from True Talk. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. No, and I understand if he was like kind of like he's yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know the situation, but he was going into it like you got into True Talk, or True Talk existed before you got into it, or you and he started
No,
it.
it's like Matt started True Talk with me. We had that one. We had a
Hmm.
couple of episodes. He came into my house. The page is still up on Facebook if you want to see. We got the videos of it.
Yeah,
I
well, I
couldn't
saw a
take it
couple
down.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't take
Wow.
it
Does
down.
they still? Is it? Do they still do more episodes?
No, that's it. It's done.
Oh,
He moved on
okay, okay,
to
okay.
because he's a plumber. He's got his own business. He's got his own thing to do. I thought this was going to be a normal thing, a regular thing, where we do it like every Friday at my house. He would come over, set up, and we'd have a podcast. He stopped
Hmm.
doing that after 2 episodes. Okay, now he wants to do everything from Facebook Live. I was fine with that as long as we got a couple of episodes in. I didn't mind.
Hmm.
That lasted 2 episodes, and that was done. He didn't want to do that
Hmm.
anymore. So I started doing it by myself, and then I got banned. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not gonna. Now this is my third Facebook profile. I'm not gonna have this permanently banned again because
Hmm.
Facebook doesn't like conservative Christians. They just don't.
Hmm.
I think that's why I had both Facebook profiles banned in one day. So I had that's the
Hmm.
only thing in common with both Facebook profiles. Now I
Hmm.
make a new profile in December. I don't want to start another True Talk podcast again. I'm done. I don't want to get banned again.
Hmm.
I can't do it anymore. He's not with me. I can't do it alone. I don't. I only have enough thoughts for about 5, 6 minutes, maybe, and then without someone to bounce off of, it's very hard to keep
Hmm.
a momentum by yourself.
I agree. Yeah.
So doing that alone, I'm just not going to do anymore. So,
Yeah.
and
I
he
see what you
unfriended
mean.
me, and that was the end of that.
All right. Well, that's like you say, that's that. But no, but there is still okay. Well, you make me think. Like again, podcasting's not for everyone, right?
No,
Going
it's not.
online doing videos, like I can imagine, like even it can get frustrating, especially at the start when like
Yeah.
no one's watching you. If you're going on there to really express, to like get your word out, that can be frustrating. And then again, I don't want to read why he's stepping back. But again, just that for you and I, like again, this is this is what works. It's like me alone too. It would just be blah 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 into the wind, right? I'm just
Yeah,
yelling into
right,
the
right.
wind, and I'm not getting any better at anything, any smarter on anything. And so to not have someone bouncing it off, not only like the conversation gets really boring really quick, but
It's very, very boring.
I don't ever get any bigger, right? As a
And
anyways, yeah.
and podcast is a conversation. It's not a thing that you would do by yourself. It's a
Yeah.
conversation between a couple of people.
Yeah.
You can't do it by yourself. If you're doing it by yourself, now you just read the news.
Yeah,
you
some
know?
people do it, and I guess some people are really maybe they're just interesting enough. Yeah, but basically you're just reading the news. But it's just like a solo monologue. I find it less interesting. Like even when I'm looking up like issues on these things and I'm going a little bit away from the philosophical stuff. I thought we were going to get engaged with some of these things in January there, but anyways, when I was looking into them, the sort of oh geez, I'm trying to think of names now. But anyways, you'd think about like some ideas and just go. I would go into debates, like YouTube debates, kind of the
Yeah.
William Lane Craig against this person or Christopher Hitchens. There was like just millions of debates or hundreds, say, on any given topic on YouTube. And I would love to
Well,
look at those better than some professor explaining it, right? Just that the
right.
dynamic is interesting to watch. And again, as a participant, even though I like to talk, I'd much rather talk with someone than to
Oh
talk
yeah,
alone. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
I'm
anyways.
just looking at True Talk on Facebook. I can't find it anymore. I can't find what we did.
I remember seeing one. You guys were like sitting at a table or a couple of
Yeah,
them. And I imagine
that was
that's
in
what
my
you remember
apartment.
ones that was at your place. It was
I
like a little
can't find
mini
it anymore.
studio setup.
It
No,
was basically a
I
table with
used
some
to have
stuff
one.
on it. I can't find it though. It's really weird.
I used to have it on groups. Maybe it's been gone. Whoops, no, that's not
Someone
what I
must have
want to do.
taken it down because I don't see it anymore. True Talk podcast. Okay. Wait.
Do you find it? I used to have a link somewhere.
No, it's on Podomatic. Okay. That took me to Podomatic. No, someone
Find
took
oh
it
no,
down. No, someone took it down.
really? Whoops.
Yeah, it's not up anymore.
Was there a was it you oh, is it YouTube? No.
No, I had the YouTube. I took that down too. So
Yeah.
I
But I
don't. Someone
thought I
took it
saw
down
that.
because all I got is a True Talk radio station. It's not the podcast.
No,
This is the
it's
radio station, and it's completely different.
no, look, check.
Wow.
I've got it, like here.
You got it?
Look,
Really? I can't find it. I don't
well, like
understand.
YouTube. But
YouTube.
it
Get
has
out.
like
No, I took that down. Let me see.
I'm telling you, it's got all of it here. Yeah, two at your place. I'm telling you, I'll try and share it with your
No, I can see it. I'm gonna get it right now.
you can see it, yeah. Like the one that has what is
Yeah,
that?
there it is.
Peace and love.
I got it. I see it.
Right? That was the one I looked at before. I didn't look at everything.
No, there it is. I got it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, the one at the stable. They weren't
The
like it
one
was
at the
like
table with the inaugural podcast, labeled inaugural podcast. That was
yeah.
uh, that was the first one. He came to my house for the second one. Uh, then you see me. I'm alone a couple times. I have them in order. Well, the first three aren't, but I had them in order from the inaugural. So moving on, it's me by myself, the white T-shirt. Then me and Matt, he's phoned in.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Matt, we phoned in. I'm doing it by myself, and that was it. True Talk 14 was
Stripes
the
and then
last one. I thought I took the page down. Oh, that sucks.
yeah. Oh, yeah, those are short. Oh, my butt is yeah, but I don't know.
It's only on YouTube.
Driving
It's not on
license.
Facebook anymore. So that's really that someone took it down.
YouTube is more conservative, maybe. No, not at
No,
all.
YouTube. You kidding
Um,
me?
um, uh, switch channel. No, how do I do this again? Oh, come on. How do I do that again? I wanted to see what ones we had up. I can't remember how to get to my channel again. I can do it on the other phone. Well, the other phone has it like in the memory of like when you click on it, it knows how to switch accounts and it knows what it's called and all that stuff.
Which phone are you
But
using now?
anyways, no. Now I'm on the good phone again.
And it's
It just
working?
didn't work that one time.
That's
Or those
crazy.
2 times or something. Fucking weird, man. I
See, and I'm trying to look for it. It's not up. It's not here anymore.
it
It's
just
just really. This is. Well, I expected it because if he got control of it again, I'm the one that started the page with the password and everything else. Uh,
mhm.
so and I gave him administration rights. So if he got that back, he took down the page.
Okay. But it would have all that same oh, it would have more stuff because it was Facebook. It wouldn't just have videos, eh?
Yeah, because people commented
Mhm.
on it. So there were likes, comments, stuff
All
like
right.
that. And
I kept thinking maybe I should go back into some of the Facebook stuff and copy some of those comments. Like maybe there's something in there, but
you
oh
know
my
what's
God, just
funny?
thinking about the idea of looking. Hmm?
You know what's funny too is Sean tagged True Talk in some of his comments. I'm clicking on the tags and it just disappears. The tag disappears. It's like the tag was
Oh.
there, but it's gone now. So someone took down the page.
Oh, that's what happens, eh?
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm not surprised, but I'm a little pissed. I thought we had something. I don't know. It's like it's a lot of mixed feelings. But I liked doing it. I liked having something with someone. Now all of a sudden,
Mhm.
it was forcibly taken away from me. And then if he did it, he took it down, and it's
But now it's
a
just
little
starting
disappointing.
fresh moment. Like it's nice to have that thing that was like it's under your name. Like I realize that well, I say seeking truth. I already said to Sean, I'm like, seeking truth, it's yours. I'm just like a contributor or something. But really, I don't know. There's no ownership of it, but it's like you say, the true talk. Like you say, it was your little baby podcast
It
out
wasn't
into the
my
world.
baby. It was Matthew's baby. I was just glad he took me on for it. But then
Okay, I see.
I
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, after I got banned,
but
I don't know anymore.
it needed your caring figure in it, or else the baby
It
just
did.
died.
It kind of did.
That's terrible. I'm getting really bad analogies today. This is just terrible analogy.
Yeah, the Mount Everest one killed me.
The Himalayas, yeah. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
God, 'cause
Um,
there are dead Sherpas and dead climbers on Mount Everest. They can't take the bodies down.
bunches of them.
Yeah,
Apparently, they send up expeditions just to bring the bodies down. Yeah,
I don't think they can.
just
Honestly, I don't think they can. That's
well,
the problem
or
with.
something like if people fall on the trail, kind of thing.
Yeah, they're left
Oh,
there.
maybe.
And the
Or
no,
they
the
kind of keep them
bodies are
off the
left there on
side.
the mountain. They're left on the mountain and at the height, and because it's so cold, they're perfectly preserved. So they're like dead
Oh,
but frozen.
gross.
Yeah,
Yeah, how would you get them down? But why would you? And you wouldn't. Well,
exactly. Yeah.
you don't want them to like they're kind of stuck to a rock like this.
Well, a lot
Oh,
of
it's
them
just
die from
weird.
altitude sickness.
But
They
you
get
can't.
blood clots
Well,
out.
maybe you have to bring them. You can't just push them off the side. That would be
No,
weird.
that was my thing though. You can't do that.
That's it. I'm like, but you can't. I don't know. I just keep thinking like it's like a trail. It's like you don't want dead people on the trail. I also don't want people
Well,
going up the trail.
but
But how
there's
would you
dead
get the
people
dead
on the
people off the
trail.
trail?
There's
Yeah.
markers on the mountain made by from dead people. Like this is, and I remember a picture I saw a couple of months ago or weeks. It was a guy who's dead on the mountain, and all you see is his red shoes sticking out of the snow. You know his body's buried underneath there. It's very morbid. I don't know why
It's
people
just
would want to even do that. I'm afraid to climb up the steps of my
why?
house.
That's it. Like why you would train your life to do something that will most likely take away your life.
And there's no,
Yeah, I
well,
know it's a weird
what's
one.
the value in it? You don't get paid for it. You had to prepare. You had to be
Yeah.
very physically fit in the first place. And a lot of people get sick. The altitude sickness, they get blood clots. They get what was
Yeah.
water on the lungs, the cold, and the lack of oxygen. It's a whole mess of things. We're not meant to do that.
Well, you talk
Sean?
about you make me think it's like it was like the physical fitness versus mental fitness. It's like they were very physically fit, but they just decided to go up Mount Everest. So
Yeah,
maybe
this
not
is
so
definitely
mental.
wrong. No, you gotta be mentally unstable in order to do that. Thrill seekers. I'm not a
I
thrill
think
seeker.
that's it.
I
That's
get a
probably the
thrill.
best explanation. Yeah.
I get a thrill when I order a pizza.
Oh, I get a calzone. Are we gonna get into calzones again tonight?
Oh no, no.
Pizza. We're just gonna get hungry after every episode. It's
Seeking
not
truth,
bad, not
finding
bad. I can
pizza.
finding pizza. Yeah, no.
You got to come to Brooklyn. You want a good calzone? This is the birthplace of the calzone.
Birth. This is it. And Sean talked about that. I just like, how can we make that thing do? Like, I got a car. It should probably make. Anyways, we might think of like a little couple day trip or something. Or
It's gonna
New
take you a
York's
while
like
to
eight
drive
hours
down
away,
here.
I think.
It's a
I think
while.
it's 8 hours.
And
I'm gonna Google it right now. Um,
man, how could you? You're gonna have to stay here overnight. You can't drive back. Hi, Sean Fraser. Have a
oh,
slice of pizza. Goodbye.
that's it. We'll just pick it up when we're coming into town. We'll ask you to order it. Pick it up hot. Turn right around. U-turn. U-turn.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I'm gonna type in Brooklyn. Is there like a specific pizza place I should
um,
put in?
actually,
I just want to see how many hours.
yeah. Okay, look. Try.
Oh,
Oh, because
six
it's up the
hours,
block
eight
from my house.
minutes.
6 hours, 8 minutes, not bad. Well, pick
A
a
block from your
specific
house?
spot. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you an exact address. Give me a second. If I can spell right. There he is. Okay, 7101. Well, okay, I don't know how it's going to start off. So you got that? 7101, Fort Hamilton Parkway.
4th Avenue
And
Parkway?
Fort, Fort,
Okay.
Hamilton, Hamilton, Parkway,
Parkway.
Brooklyn, New York.
I think I got it. Oh, it's even faster. 6 hours and 5 minutes to get to the pizza joint.
Nice.
Fort Hamilton Parkway, yeah.
That's up the block from my house. Literally about 500 feet.
And it's good pizza. You're gonna stamp
No,
this.
I'm only using that as a landmark. I take it to a place with better pizza.
Oh, okay. Right.
This
Yeah,
is
no,
just
well, if
where you're
it's
gonna
like,
if you're gonna
maybe.
meet me. This is where you're gonna meet me. I'll give you my house address when we're off the air. But if you're gonna meet me, that's where you're gonna meet me at my house, and I'll take you somewhere better.
Yeah, cool. I'm ready
Have
for
you
it.
ever had a steak pizzaiolo? A hero? You know what steak pizzaiolo is?
A hero sandwich? I think we have hero sandwich, yeah.
No,
I think I've had a hero, but
Have you ever heard of steak pizzaiolo?
steak pizza? No, I don't think
No,
so.
okay. It's steak. Like probably the worst cut of steak, like a skirt steak, but it's cooked in marinara sauce for about like
Mm.
6 or 8 hours. It turns it into butter. It's so good. I gotta introduce you to that too, because Italians were poor, so they gotta take the worst cut of meat, marinate it, and cook it for a long
Hmm.
time. So we can take the
Yeah,
worst cuts of meat and make them taste fantastic.
that's it. Montreal too. Montreal, we got his the smoked meat. Montreal smoked meat, same thing. It's like a brisket. It's like it's not even like it's a pork cut, but just like
Right.
smoke, just like cook it forever. And then it just
Yeah.
becomes so good. And now they sell it
Yeah.
for like, for the actual cut of meat it is. It makes it just, yeah. So we do slow cook it up here too to make bad stuff good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Pizio. I
Yeah.
like Pizio.
Pizzaiolo.
Yeah. No, I was just looking at the route. At Albany, apparently we can go left or right.
Don't make a wrong turn at
Anyways,
Don't make a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
okay, Albuquerque.
Bugs Bunny.
Wait, that's a thing, isn't it?
Bugs
Oh,
Bunny.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, Al that sounds familiar. Like, I don't see Albuquerque on the road here.
That's New Mexico. I'm just taking.
Yeah, it's a detour through New Mexico. All right. No. I mean, like if it's, I mean, that's a weekend, right? 6 hours, 6 hours. Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
not a day. It's like 12 hours driving.
yeah, you got
Wonder.
yeah. You couldn't possibly drive right back right away. You'd be exhausted.
No, no. So we'll need like, yeah, the pizza. Yeah, we'll need at least two or three good New York meals then before
No
we leave.
problem. If you're paying, I'll take you. I can't. I wish I could pay right now,
You know,
but
the
I could
best of the
take you.
best. Yeah, I guess we'll see what it's gonna be. All right.
Oh
Well,
man, I could take you to a good Italian restaurant. I got a good pizzeria. We got good Chinese food too. I don't know if you want to eat that.
ouch. But no, just like the best of Brooklyn, I think. I think we're looking
I
to
could take you.
because I won't be
Believe
able
me.
to discover all of New York for sure. Just like kind
No, it's
of
a lot.
maybe a
It's
two
big.
block radius or something, 3 block
No,
radius this time.
New York is huge.
Oh, too much. Yeah, that's it.
Well, no, compared to Canada, New York is quite small, but yeah, it's a lot to see.
I was saying, yeah, it was twice. Maybe it's twice as big as Montreal. What was it? It was 4 and 2, something like that. Anyways, you guys are on islands. We're on islands. You've just got more
No,
islands.
no, I
But I
don't think
think it
we have
was
more
like,
islands.
but you had like Staten Island, Long Island, Brooklyn,
And
whereas
Manhattan.
we just have the in Manhattan. Whereas
Manhattan's an
Montreal,
island.
we have Montreal Island, and then we have Laval Island. Those two are right beside each other. But excuse me, so there's water around both of them.
Yeah, we got
But
bridges
we
in
only
front
have,
of
what
them.
did we say again? 4.2 million
It's something
total.
like that. Yeah, yeah, and we have eight
And you
point
guys are up at
nine.
like 8 or 9,
So it's something around
8.9
9
million.
million. Yeah,
9 million, yeah. So
four
yeah,
million in
anyways,
Brooklyn.
and a lot more Italians too, I bet.
They're all gone, believe it or not. My neighborhood's turning Chinese. Yeah. They're all moving out.
Like out of New York kind of thing?
Yeah, completely out of New York. New York is third
Really?
in the country for most people moving out, and it's because we're being taxed to death.
Taxed out, yeah. Oh yeah, and that'll happen. It'll just go like that. Like, you got a couple of cities in Canada that are going that way. It's just like Vancouver and Toronto. Forget about it. Don't even live there. Don't even, live 30 miles from there if you want to afford the rent. 30
Yeah, right.
miles, 50 miles, I don't know, 100 miles. It's like
Well, no,
those
it's
two cities are weirdly expensive.
anything within the metropolitan area here is too expensive. You go in
Yeah.
upstate New York, outside of the city, expenses start falling, but you're still within
They
that
stop.
tax bracket of New York State. Now, New
Oh
York
yeah,
City
yeah.
being the most expensive taxed. Um,
I can believe it.
it's like New York, California, Chicago. What else? And a couple of others. No, Chicago's not a state. Chicago's a city. Like Illinois, New Hampshire. Those are all really high tax areas, really high living expenses, and not coincidentally all liberal.
Oh, they really are. It's interesting, we talked to no, we didn't talk about that, but just sort of the melting pot that is the 50 states kind of model, so that everyone does something different, so that you can actually see, different ways of doing things and the results of it, and that's a good thing to do, to not try to homogenize it, but the way the United States does it, so that it's like each state has enough power to like implement those kind of things. This is going to be a
Well,
socialist
we have
state,
states.
and this
Yeah.
is going to be a
Well, there are
conservative state.
states' rights. There are states' rights over the federal
Mm-hmm.
government. States
And
have
that's
rights
good,
have
yeah.
rights over the federal government, and individuals have rights over the state. Oh, kind of. I don't know how exactly that works, but some of the laws, I don't
Okay,
know. I
yeah.
don't know. It's confusing. It's very confusing to explain.
But it is just good that, like, again, California can be California kind of weird, and North Dakota can be North Dakota kind of weird. I say kind of weird, but
California is very
California can
weird.
be California, North Dakota can be North Dakota, and yet we're all still America. Like, that's actually interesting to see that there is real differences. But anyway, like you say, then you can knock out some that are just like these are higher tax areas, and what the results of those are. No, 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 that's interesting.
The
Not that I
cost
go,
of
no,
living here.
anyways,
You're right. The
that's
cost of
that's
living
a whole
here
ball
is,
of wax.
yeah. Well, the
The
cost of
cost of
living
living
here
that
is
you were talking about
terrible. It's
before.
horrible. It's terrible. I mean, two slices of
And like,
pizza and a drink, like a Coke, is $6. An entire pie is
it's
$16.
American too.
It's American money, right? An
They,
entire pie is 16 without toppings. It's just regular cheese pizza. So yeah, bring some money.
no,
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. That's actually quite cheap.
$16 American for a
But
large
it's
pie,
but
no
it's an 18
toppings.
but it's an 18-inch pie and you get 8 slices. So it's not like you're not getting a lot of food. You
I
can easily
guess, yeah, but
if you can it's just
still
like
talking
me.
like 20.
Yeah, if it's like me, you and Sean going to a restaurant, you could easily spend forty
Yeah,
dollars a head. Easily. And that's that without
but
any
like,
alcohol.
would the three of us be able to eat a pie, or would we be getting like,
Oh yeah. Geez, I could
okay,
eat half a
so
pie
at
by
least
myself.
16 bucks. Okay, $16, that's at least two people or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, four slices. I could probably put
You
down
could.
three or
No,
four.
you
Yeah.
could. If you could eat, if you, oh, yeah. I don't know how much you could eat, but yeah.
When I was in my prime, no. When I'm doing well, oh, I think that's cool, yeah. But still expensive. I was thinking about the first place
Yeah.
I had. I really loved this place. It was like, I don't know, $400 a month for 400, 500 for a two-bedroom place. And
Man.
then every Tuesday we go down. There's a pepperoni pizza for $6 on Tuesday, a
Wow.
large. Well, we're talking like large is what, 12 inches. So not like super, super large. Like
So we
no,
have
12 or
18.
14.
12, actually, yeah. 18 is the normal here, so. I'm
Yeah,
not
I think
talking about like
16 is,
Domino's pizza.
oh, I'm getting confused now. I think, do we have 18 or is, oh, shoot. I don't know. Or maybe medium is 12-inch and large is 14. Anyways, $6. What? You're
Oh,
not
yeah,
going
well,
wrong for
you
$6.
can't. No, it's just, that's cheap.
That would be my, yeah, that's it. That was, for me, Montreal was that. You can live cheap. But anyways, it's different. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I know. It is. It is.
But
What was
it's
I gonna
definitely
say?
different. Like You pay for New York because New York is like prime or something, right?
Yeah,
Prime real estate. Yeah.
yeah. Everybody want. Oh, I don't know anymore, but it's everybody wants to live here, but it's just the cost of living. I don't know. It's just taxes and everything.
Yeah.
But everything is taxed to the point where you have to raise your prices to make a profit to cover the taxes.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Whenever you see a store charging $4 for a Coke, it's because like again, rent has gone up, and these all these things have been included in the price for sure. Like
just an
taxes,
example,
like the taxes, they all get put in the thing. Yeah.
I just paid two.
Anyways.
The other day I put gas in my car, 2.73 a gallon.
Oh, don't even talk about gas.
So you pay
I
by the
think we're
liter,
doing
don't you?
about what is a gallon again? Is that 4 liters or
Two
five
seventy
liters?
three
I can't
gallon.
remember.
A gallon is 4 liters.
Paid a buck 09
A
per
liter?
liter. And
You're
I
paying
was like,
$4 a
yes, I
gallon.
found a place at a buck 09.
You're paying four
We
dollars
were
a
floating
gallon.
around a buck 25 recently. A buck 25. We're talking about like 4.50 per
Holy
gallon.
shit! That's actually five
Yeah,
dollars
as
a
a
gallon.
normal time.
Yeah. Oh my
Now we're
god.
down to like 4.30, and I'm like, yay, 4.30 a gallon.
I would
We're
scream
like,
bloody murder. We had gas at one time when Bush
aside,
was president. Okay, go ahead. Oh.
but worse than that, aside from Saudi Arabia, Canada has the largest oil reserves in the world.
The shale rocks in Alberta. It's trying to frack them now.
Well, just all the gas, like the actual, like we have bitumen sand, like oil sand
Yeah,
there,
yeah, it's all in
and
Alberta. Yeah, I
it's
know all about it. Yeah,
but we also have lots of natural gas. We have all that stuff that
yeah.
you guys have too, and you fracking and all that. That goes on. But just the actual gas, it's not as easy to get to Saudi Arabia. It's you got to squeeze it out of the sand, kind of.
Yeah.
But still, a bucket load of gas, like the most, and we're just so few people, and yet we pay more for gas.
So I shouldn't complain about gas prices here. That's actually pretty cheap, 2.73 a gallon. So divide that by four. Let me
We're
see.
paying like Europe kind of gas prices. Europe that doesn't
Yeah.
make any gas, they pay the kind of prices we pay. Like, how the hell?
So I'm
I
paying
should just
70
like go
cents.
into the.
I'm paying 70 cents a liter.
Do you know one of the reasons why we pay more though?
I have no idea. I think it's got to be
Because
imported.
Americans are jerks. Fucking Trump.
I,
You know this
I'm
whole
not.
thing about
I'm
trade
not gonna
deals?
disagree. Yeah.
You know who gets good in trade deals? NAFTA, say? Fucking states, man. So we get like, we've got all these raw resources, but they make it into the best interest for one way or another to ship those raw resources down to Texas. So it
So
gets
we have
refined down there.
right. You don't have any refineries, do
So,
you?
yeah, that's funny, eh? Why wouldn't we refine our own stuff? I don't know. There's companies that get like a lot of money to
Well,
make a big old pipeline from Canada to Texas. Why? Not to give them gas, to give them the unrefined material that they will refine in
right.
Texas
That's why you're
and
paying
ship
more.
back to us for twice the price. And Trump says that NAFTA is not fair. I agree with you, Trump. I agree with you.
I agree too, but for other
Get out
reasons.
of it.
Yeah.
I tell him he should get out of it. He knows that it's not good business.
Oh,
You guys are
definitely.
getting, you got us over a barrel. Come on now. Like we
Ah!
could do anything.
A barrel of oil. I got you.
I was like, over the barrel.
What was I gonna say?
Anyways,
Oh God, you guys don't even have a military. We defend you, so don't complain.
thank you. Thank you. Yes. What was your gas price again?
2.73 a gallon.
That's
68
expensive
cents a liter.
protection.
Yeah, right.
That's New York style, like protection money
That's like
there.
mafia.
Yeah,
It's a
we're helping
mafia.
you
Yeah,
out.
right. We're gonna,
We're helping you out. Now give us some
yeah.
money. Give us
If you
twice your
don't
gas
pay,
money.
if you don't pay, we don't protect you.
Okay. Please don't
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm
me.
Italian. I know all about this.
I know, and I'm worried because North Korea is closer to Canada than it is to New York right
It's true.
now.
Yeah. Well,
They're gonna hit us
yeah.
first. No,
Actually, New York is
Alaska.
America
Sorry,
first.
Alaska's
Alaska. Yeah.
closer.
He wants
We're
to hit.
safe. They're gonna
He
bomb
wants to hit
us.
America first, though. Don't even worry about that. He's not going to do anything. Rocket Man
Yeah,
is
but
not going to do anything.
maybe he thinks Montreal is in America. That would be
Maybe.
terrible. Maybe. I don't know. He's insane, right?
Yeah.
It's worrisome.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, he
Definitely.
hates America, but maybe he thinks Canada is America. People get it mixed up all the time.
I don't. I actually took geography in school.
I don't know. But he's like, anyways, yeah. No, he's crazy. No, I just joke around with these world politics things. It's just dumb. I don't
Yeah,
really
I know.
care.
You don't even.
But there is that sort
You know,
of,
it doesn't matter what we think or what we do, because anything that we say, do, doesn't matter. It's all run by a select elite few who have power over the many,
mm,
and they abuse that power no matter who's in office.
yes, I agree with you. Yes. And yes. There's some that I wish they would represent my point of view, and then they disappoint me maddeningly.
Oh yeah,
It's just like
I
every
still.
time it's like, yes, I agree with that guy. And he's like, wait, I thought we agreed with each other. Why would you go and no? Come on, guy. You're just like all the other ones. Bought and sold. Come on, buddy. Anyways, a select few. I agree with you.
It is. It's very select few. The select elite.
Yeah. Anyways. Well, we'll get it. Well, anyway, we'll get into that. Maybe we should sign off now.
Yeah, I was thinking the
And
same. It's getting late. Let's.
but no, I'm glad you got on. Even when I got on, I'm like, this will be quick. And then we get into it, and I'm like, maybe we should cut it off. And then, oh, dude, that might be interesting. No,
Oh, it's never
I'm
quick,
glad.
you know
I
that. So
know I learned.
we found a little bit of
That's
truth. We
it.
found that Canada's shit for gas. That's the only thing. If everything else is relative and the price of living is a lot lower, I wouldn't mind paying that much for gas if I was making the same income.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, and the tit for tat of everything, like my quality of life, makes me stay in one of the highest taxed cities in Canada
exactly. So
too.
yeah, it's like
So,
yeah,
but I just love it here. I love it here though. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
exactly. So if you're
you
happy
take
where
it.
you are, you take the good with the bad. And take it all. There you have the facts of life.
That's right. But that's it. Because otherwise, I mean, where's low taxes? For us, low taxes is like Alberta. For you, low taxes maybe it's like North Dakota. Are you
Maybe
going to
yeah,
move to North
yeah.
Dakota?
I don't know. It's very desolate over there. It's mostly farmland. You move away from the East Coast into inland, like not the South, but like Mid East or Midwest. It's a lot of farmland
Mhm.
until you get back into like California and the East and East
Yeah.
Coast where it's all city again. So you gotta pick if you want to live urban, suburban, farmland. You want to live like 100 miles away from the next neighbor, or you want your next neighbor on top of you. It's a choice. But
Yeah.
America has a lot of
You
room.
got all sides in the States, so that's the beauty. Canada too. You can live in a metropolitan. So I can see you out on the range, Frank, riding the
Yeah, riding a
range.
horse. I gotta borrow
With
your
Frank.
cowboy hat. Let me borrow your cowboy
Get
hat.
up, go. Get
There
up.
you go.
Get up, cowboy.
I have a big head.
Ride and rain.
I need a large head. I have a big head.
Anyways,
So I don't know if that would fit
you
me.
need it. It'll
You look like
work.
you have a big head.
Everyone can pull off a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
cowboy hat is a must-have. Rain or shine, it's always there.
actually looks pretty good on you. You're like Black Bart.
Black Bart, Black
Yeah,
Bart.
all the good guys. If you ever watched an American Western, all the good guys have white cowboy hats. All the bad guys wear black.
It's true, yeah. I just can't keep white things clean, so even if
Yeah,
I feel
me
like I'm a
neither.
good guy, it's like, no, but a white cowboy hat, I would be done in a day.
Yeah, I got.
So I had to be a bad guy. That's why I'm a bad guy. I
There
couldn't
you
pull off
go.
a white cowboy hat.
That's why I'm like, oh, this shirt's not that. It might look black on camera, but this shirt's like dark blue. I don't know. You can see it's like dark blue. It's not exactly
I'm
black, right?
terrible with colors.
I always buy. Well, this
With
is dark blue. It's almost like a navy blue. I always buy dark
yeah,
colors because I stain everything, no matter what.
yeah. Oh yes.
All right.
Oh yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Truth the
Anyways,
truth, find the stains.
I noticed. Well, I was glad to talk to you. I was really glad to talk to the other guys. I hope it's
Yeah,
like,
me
it's
too.
kind of
I hope
that,
it's gonna be a regular thing now.
because you and I, we started off pretty infrequently, right? Like maybe once
Yeah.
every 2 weeks. Well, it was a Christmas
Every
break
couple
maybe, but
days. Yeah.
then it's like, it doesn't feel, it's like if we hit this pace the first day, I don't know.
We
For me, it's
we
just like, yeah, hey, Frank's around. have a chat, have a chat. It feels normal, but when I look back, we are just slamming that Facebook page with content.
Yeah, we
It's
are,
like,
but it's good though.
I think it fills it up, I feel, but I hope the other guys kind of get that feel like it's easy. You just get going and it just comes and it just comes and it comes. Especially if you have someone to bounce it off of. I think that's
Yeah,
key. I think
that's
that's
absolutely
you said
key.
it, but
Right.
I agree. I agree.
I can't do it. I couldn't do it by myself. It's just too hard.
Yeah.
I have trouble getting my words out when I'm with you. So by myself,
Yeah.
it's even harder.
I believe that. I haven't actually tried to do like a long one alone. I did a short one
You go
about
about five
hermeneutics, but
minutes.
it was.
I think the
But
longest
maybe
one
I
you
should
did was
try to
about
do a
five
long
minutes.
one just to see how terrible it would be,
You did about
or how
five
long I
minutes.
could
You did pretty
go.
good. So I don't know. I don't know how long you can go. It's just like,
Sure.
it's hard. It's hard. It's without someone bouncing off of. It's hard.
I think it would be hard to do, but I think it would be really boring to watch, especially. But I
Yeah.
wonder if I could do it. It would be like an experiment. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see. You have to have a lot of time to do that too. And
Nah,
the
the
thing is,
one
like,
I
what we do takes no preparation, right?
right.
If I was to talk for an hour, I would have to not prepare, but at least something to guide me. Whereas you're that. It's like I send an idea, it bounces off you, it bounces and it
Yeah. Right. Right.
bounces. I don't know.
So
Anyways, let's
all
just
right.
keep doing what
All
we're
right.
doing. I'd say.
Okay. Good night, Fraser. I got
So I'll let
it's
you
late.
sign
It's a
off.
quarter. It's a quarter to three.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll
All
stop.
right. Good night, Fraser. Sign off. I'll talk to you
Good night,
later.
Greg. Are we? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait.
So you're gonna sign off like the this.
Are you going to sign off or am I? Can I sign off first? I don't know.
This is the after party with F and F. This is
F
the
and F.
F and freaking after party, man.
Whatever.
This is
We didn't
way
seek
too
any
late.
truth. Yeah, we're just talking.
We didn't
All
see
right.
anything. We didn't find anything. I found my cowboy hat though, but that's it.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Good night. I'm going to
You're
go.
signing out. Howdy.